What's going on, guys? Unfortunately, the day has not started off as I expected. Turns out, after my car was sitting for 2 days by itself, the battery was dead. So we just jumped it and probably gonna have to go get a new battery. For now, we're just gonna make it work. And I got something a little special in store for you guys. Let's get it. All right, so I don't know if I mentioned it, but I definitely did unhook all the wiring harnesses and ground points for the fog lights. I feel like that has something to do with the battery draining. You know, circuits and wires are kind of weird, but when they're not being used properly, you can still have energy and stuff like that being transferred around. So that could have been the cause for the dead battery. This is like my second or third battery this year, and I've only had the car back for probably about like roughly 5 or 6, 7 months, who knows. But hopefully that solved it and we can move forward. But today I got something very special for you guys. I teased it a little bit on my Instagram, so today we're gonna reveal what's going on. Alright guys, some of you guys guessed it. This is the side skirts to match the front lip. Yes, I did order them. Yes, they came in like 2 days. But I'm really excited just to see how it looks and if it's gonna do what I want to do. Alright, so main purpose, and some of you guys saw it in the last video, but this part of my car here is kind of messed up. So the ideal is if I put side skirts on them, you shouldn't see it. I'm not sure if it's going to cover everything I want and if it's going to fit well. So today I'm going to be doing a mock-up on each side to see how it looks and how I really feel about it. If the body kit is going to be good enough for looks wise, if it's going to actually cover up the ugly blemish on the car, or if I actually like it. So let's get to it. Alright, for those that was interested in what this all came with, of course you get the 2 side skirts, but you also get these brackets that are going to mount to the actual body of the car. And then it also comes with some sealants. You might have to buy your own caulking gun, and also some hardware with the instruction manual on how to actually properly install it. For Dave's install, we're probably not even really going to use this stuff like this, but who knows, we might just find a way we might like it and mount it. And this is how they came out. I did buy these off of eBay, and they're also white, so that kind of helps with the front lip being white, front skirt, what do you want to call it. And let's just see how it looks. Alright, first things first, they line up pretty well. I was not expecting it, but as far as it actually lining up with the body line, they fit pretty good, ridiculously good. Honestly, I want to get under the car to see how it looks and see what all we have to do to make sure the holes are properly drilled and where these tabs actually go. But other than that, doesn't look too bad. So I'm about to get the jack, we're going to see what's going on. Alright, so I did a little bit of reading, and it seems pretty simple, but yet I'm not sure exactly if we're ever gonna get it done today. Basically, I do have to turn this front wheel right here so I can get to this little bolt right here behind the wheel, drill that out. Then I have to mount up these brackets and pull out some rubber stoppers that's in the bottom of it, which are, I guess, protecting it from getting water inside, just the factory stuff like that. And from there, I'd wipe down where I want to put the adhesion at and make sure it's clean, alcohol on it. Put clips up in here, all the way through here. And then from there, I should be able to clip this side skirt onto these little things right here. Let me see if I can get them. Yeah. I should be able to clip the side skirts onto these right here. Alright, here goes the stoppers we had to pull out. There's 6 of them. And from there, you should be good to mount the brackets. All right, so instructions say to clean this off, scrape it down, and install them by just pushing them in. But you know, I plan on taking these off in the very near future to get them repainted, so I'm not really worried about that. We're just gonna go ahead and throw them in. Last clip, we had installed the bumper guards, but as for further reading, we had to retake out the retainer clip down here, and this bracket came off along with the top little pieces right here that lined up with the bumper. Same for the front, the top pieces came off, but instead of it being the front one, the back one, which is for hole 2, I guess, we took that screw out. We're going to be reusing it, and we took the bracket off too. So after reading it, basically it said just take the 3M off of it and then go ahead and mount it towards the actual clipping points right here. These little clipping points is where you're going to mount it. And it said once you do that, you should be good, and then bolt it up on the bottom. Alright, so as you can see under here, I have put those 13mm screws in there along with the other ones that were to tack up the bracket. So that should hold it to the bracket. It is 3M taped up all around on top, so that should help. And also, we tacked this screw right back in here. So it's tacked 2 of them back there, 1 of them up here. Let me see if you can see it. Boom, right there. And that should do it for one side. So I'm about to go ahead and knock out the other side, then we can see how it's gonna look all together. All right, side note, there's just a little piece right here. It's a little plastic. I noticed it was being interferent when I was going to install it on the rear right here. So I just chopped it off. I mean, it sits flush now. It doesn't look like it's gonna hit nothing. But other than that, I didn't really think anything of it. It didn't clip into nothing. So this side is done. Let's go ahead and knock out the other side. All right, guys, we're all good, all finished. That's how it turned out. not too bad for a newbie. The install process was not that bad. It's just as long as you take your time and try to line up every single line, you should be able to do it. By any means, I am not a tech or a mechanic or any type of person that's done work on cars before. I'm not trained at all. So doing this was a big step for me, and I really enjoyed it. It was pretty simple. It was a lot easier than I thought it was. And most of all, it cost me nothing. So I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to them. Most likely, if not, hit me on Instagram and I'll put it in the link in the description. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Later. It's your boy Ray.